Hello witches and warlocks, and welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to see you again. So hello, it's that time of the month. Slightly late, wasn't my fault. Unfortunately, due to the post at the moment and the whole lockdown thing, things are getting left behind and things are getting not delivered on time. This is, to be expected, so I'm not fussed in any way that this is slightly late, but this is the video that everyone always looks forward to, I hope, and also the one that I always look forward to as well. This one, as you know by the title, is June's Witch Casket unboxing. Oh yes. Now I always hope that if I leave this here long enough that it might actually be my thumbnail, and it never is. It's always a picture of me looking like really stupid and pulling a funny face. But I tend to try and leave it here as much as possible, just to hope maybe it will be my thumbnail like this. You never know. It could be anything really. But yeah, Witch Casket. For those out there who just joined my channel, this is a monthly subscription box, which means I pay for this out of my own money every month. It's roughly about £27. Postage and packaging is included, so £27 is exactly what you pay. There's no extra charge. It does charge you if you are outside of the UK, because it is a UK based box. It comes like this, however it doesn't come through the post like this. It's actually wrapped in a bag, so you can't actually see or know what's inside. So if you are in the broom closet, perfect for you, because no one will ever know, and then you can bring it in, and none of that awkward looks from the postman. So yeah, it's a great little box. It looks like this. I love this box. I think it's a great little box. Some people actually keep this box and use it for other stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have that much room, so at least I won't do in my new place. So I won't be keeping the box. It's a shame really, because they are nice. But yeah, so there you go. So we are going to find out what's in this box today. Now I've already taken out the wrapper. I haven't actually looked what's inside, so I don't actually know what we've got this month. So just there under the box is all of the things. So it's a bit sunny because I'm facing the window, but you can see their website there. They've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. You can find them on, so you can go on any of those and have a look and see what sort of stuff they do. Because they do have a shop as well, and if you subscribe, you get to go into the shop and buy whatever you want. It's basically stuff they've had in past boxes that you missed out on. You think, oh, or you want another one. So, like for instance, the last month we got a moon bottle, which was really, really cool. You can actually go into the store, possibly buy another one if you want to. So yeah, so here we go. This is the box for this month. So it looks like a bronze or like a goldy colour. It always has a theme. Every month has a theme. I put my teeth back in. Has a theme, and also has a colour scheme as well. So yeah, so this one looks as if it's going to be like a bronze or a rose gold or something along that lines. So yeah, so that's cool. Right, so I'm going to put this down here on my little table. And we'll have a look to see what's inside. So the first thing we come across is this little leaflet-y thing. And when we first got Witch Casket, we got a little leaflet to tell us what was inside. And some stuff that... so it would have one side, it would tell you what the theme is, the other side would tell you what's in the box. This isn't the leaflet, but it's a nice little picture of a sun, setting sun with some birds. And this says, please accept our apologies once again for the slight delay in shipping your casket. In addition to the 20% off the store discount, which we got, which was cool. Automatically applied at the checkout for obviously the people who subscribed. We've included an extra magical gift this month, and we really hope that this helps you to know how appreciated you are. Love and blessings, Deb and Ella. We've got a free gift inside, which wouldn't usually come in the box. It's only because they're delayed, and Deb and Ella felt so bad that it was delayed, they put an extra little magical gift inside for us. So this wouldn't usually be inside. This is an unusual thing because this is, I think, only ever happened once before. And that was before I got the box. That's very nice, isn't it, that they've gone out of their way to do that for us. It does actually say what the special gift is, so it's on there, but I don't like to look because, you know, I like to be surprised, and I like to be surprised just like you guys. Now, because they stopped doing the leaflet, they stopped doing the leaflet, tell you what's in the box and also what theme it is. They started now giving you a little booklet. So this little booklet tells you exactly everything about what's in the box. So as you can tell from the front of the cover, it says Witch Casket Sun Magic, June 2020. So that tells me that if it's sun magic, it's basically based around Letha. Okay, so Letha, which we just celebrated our summer solstice, which is the time for those out there who haven't experienced or you're just joining the craft, you don't understand any of this stuff. The solstice are our holidays that they're Sabbaths. So we celebrate holidays along with the regular holidays that you probably guys already know about, like Easter, Christmas, all those sorts of things. We have holidays that span the wheel of the year that we go by. And the one we just celebrated is Letha, and that is the summer solstice. It's where we celebrate the days being shorter and the nights getting longer. So it just means that we come to that pinnacle of the summer, and then it's going to slowly start becoming darker of an evening as we get into winter. That's all it means. So, but it's one of the biggest celebrations I think we do, which is the summer solstice, and everyone knows about it. It's one of the most popular. And it's always celebrated at Stonehenge, which was live this year. So I had a little peek at that, which was quite good fun. And it was my first ever summer solstice celebrating. And I'm hoping and praying next year, all well and good, and everything goes to plan, because some things are up in the air at the moment. That I will get to actually go to the proper summer solstice down at Stonehenge and celebrate, because I've never done that before, so it might be cool. So anyway, yeah, we're getting back on the subject, sun magic. So this goes along with the theme, and inside it just says, Witch Casket, we hope those of you who were subscribed for may appreciate how June's casket works. With last month's moon casket, which obviously last year, if you didn't see, last month, sorry, which wasn't that long ago, because obviously this is a little bit delayed. If you can actually go back and watch my May one, and it's all about the moon. So this one's all about the sun, which was quite cool. But for new subscribers, it's also stands alone. Okay, so if you didn't get the moon one, it doesn't matter, because this one is a standalone box. June's casket honours our magnificent sun and celebrates all the power, solar energy. We hope it will inspire you to work the sun's power into your magic. So it just goes on to tell you, please read the thing in the list of contents to tell you what's in the box. I never do until the end, just to make sure that I've got everything I should be having. So if you didn't get the moon box, it doesn't matter, this stands alone, but I quite like the idea that I managed to get the moon box, which obviously represents the goddess, and then obviously this one is the sun, and that in our belief celebrates the god. Okay, and Letha is very much based around the god, especially like the green man, the horned god. And I've said horned god a couple of times, and a couple of my friends who have watched my videos have said this to me, that they were concerned because I said horned god. They assumed I meant the devil, And that is a misconception for that. It's not, when I say the horn god, does not mean the devil. It does mean people like the Green Man. It does mean gods like the horn god, which is Pan, who, if you watch Sabrina, is a very bad man, but it's just TV. That is not the actual truth of the matter. Our gods are very friendly. They are not satanic at all. None of what I practice is satanic at all. And when I say the horned god, that does not mean the devil. So just to clear that up. So this is basically to celebrate the horned god, the represented by the sun. So then we have this little card. We got a moon one last month, and now we got a solar one. And I'm not very good at reading these because I'm dreadful. I had it in a quiz recently, and I not a clue really what it meant. But so it's a nice little card representing the sun. The next thing we have on here is another little card, and this is runes. Now, I was actually considering making my own runes. Now maybe this is a sign of maybe there are some in here. That would be cool because I don't own any runes. But yeah, these are basically the runes and what they mean. So this is quite good actually. So each rune has an explanation, and on the back it says simple single stone reading. So it just tells you how to read the simple reading from the runes. I've never looked into runes. I know they come as a bag of stones which you throw onto a table and then read what comes up. But that might be cool to look at because I'm more of a tarot man, but I would like to look into runes. Hopefully there's some in it. So the next thing is Happiness Charm Bag Kit. So it's a charm bag, and it's a happiness one. And it comes like that. I do apologise about the glare because the windows are right directly in front of me. So we get a charm or a spell kit every single month, mainly. And this is no exception. So what I do is I'm going to put this to one side and I open it a little bit later at the end. So we'll find out what's in the happiness spell kit. The next thing we've got is here. Oh, these are cool. Okay. So it's a little baggie. We have a lot of these little baggies. Inside, we've got some cards. It looks like. So it says which casket on the back. They're like a rose gold. I seem to have had somebody's hair in here. So whoever packed this, I have your hair. Maybe it's Deborah's, who knows. Good job I'm a good witch. I won't be using that hair for anything bad. So yeah, on the back of these cards, you've got just witch casket in black and rose gold. I love the rose gold. The rose gold on the outside, so funky and nice. So on the front, we've got different, so it's a floral, they're floral grimoire cards. Oh, man. So floral grimoire or Book of Shadows, as some of you might know, if you've ever watched Charms, basically Grimoire is the Book of Shadows that we use. And here is little cards with pictures of the herb and flower and descriptions and what they're used for. That is so cool. So you got tulip. I can't read most of these. Strength, chamomile, harmony, mugwort, protection, daisy, purity, jasmine, clarity, hibiscus is lust. That's so cool. Sunflower is happiness, obviously, because it's a sunflower. Rose equals love. Honeysuckle, wealth. Yeah, lavender, calm, of course. It goes on and on and on. And then it just has a brief description on the back of the card here of how you use it, I'm assuming, and what it's all about. So I'll have a little read of that. But yeah, I actually I love this. The reason that this is such a good thing at the moment and why I'm so excited about it is because I've recently started to want to get into herbs and herbology. So I bought myself a book on herbs, which you can have a look at in my last video, which is my haul video. And basically I bought this book that's in a series of books that I've been collecting, and it's all about herbs, because I want to learn more about herbs, because I have a herb collection. I have a whole massive array of herbs in jars, but I'm clueless about what I can use everything for. So, and I don't want to make any mistakes. I don't want to ingest something I shouldn't ingest. So yeah, so if you want to check that video out, it's my video before this one. So yeah, as well as another unboxing of another subscription box that I managed to get. So usually when I do these videos, we get some incense. Last month we didn't, because some people complain that they don't like the incense in the box. Me personally, I love incense. I don't think you can get enough. This one looks like they're they're cones. So this is 12 cones incense. Cones do tend to burn quite a while. So yeah, so this one is patchouli in Wizard Spell. Okay, so it's patchouli. Yeah, it smells just like patchouli, to be honest with you. It's a nice little smell. So yeah, I like a good amount of I have tons and tons of incense. I like so much incense, it's ridiculous. So every month we get a stone or a crystal, and this is no different. So in this little baggie we have a little crystal, and this one is just like that. Now I want to say, because I can never get these right, so it's like a marble effect, I think. It's a nice little, it's a rolled stone, so it's nice and smooth. I hope you can see it. So it's like, yeah, it's like got a little flecks in. I want to say it's like a similar to a quartz crystal, or a rose quartz, or something similar to that. But I'm always wrong, because I never know what it is. Oh, it's a sunstone. So I now own a moonstone and a sunstone. Here you go. So it tells you on there, sunstone, which is quite cool. A stone of happiness and good fortune. Sunstone elevates stress and anxiety. Ideal for me at the moment. Can't even tell you how much anxiety I have at the moment and stress going on in my life. And allows your true nature to shine. This is a great stone for empowerment, independence, and high energy. Not bad. So nice little stone. They always seem to send the right sort of stone for what I need at the time, really. So yeah, little stone we get every month. Right, here we go. You also get every month a pin badge, and it's enamel, and this one just says Sun Magic, and I always put them up on my little board behind me. Yeah, so Sun Magic. On the back is a little sunset, which is always cool. I keep these cards as well. I always think I can put them in my Book of Shadows later on. I can just stick them in. Like, that's a cool little thing to just stick into my page on the sun. So I have a sun page, and yeah, I can stick that in. There you go. So it's a cool little badge. Not bad at all. Okay. We got some, oh, there's quite a lot in here, actually, to be honest with you. So this is a little pouch, and it says a marigold. So it's a herb. It's a herb, and it's for love, dreams, peace, luck, and wealth. So there's some herb. We get herbs all the time in here, but they're usually for spells. We don't get individual herbs just for the sake of it. This one. Oh, this one is we always get a tea. So usually it's either a tea or we've got a coffee before, but usually it's a loose tea that we get. And this one is lemon mango punch tea. Lemon mango punch tea. Refreshing character of lemon with sweet tropical notes of mango. So that's your loose tea. And I've got so many of these loose teas because I just haven't got around to having any of them. But I do have the necessary stuff to use to get it brewed, but I just haven't got around to it, and because it's all packed up because I will be moving soon. So I haven't got around to having any of the teas. Okay, the next thing we have is spiced orange soya pot fragrance candle. That's a cool little jar, isn't it? How cool! I love this. The whole wood and glass thing. It's my aesthetic, and I love that anything like that. Like, looks oldie worldy. So yeah, so there's a candle. We usually get candles in there. Usually they send us candles. I've never had a candle like this though. So this is new. This is something we don't usually get. Usually if we get candles, they're usually like little candles or long tapered candles. Yeah, so that's new, sweet, nice, and it should smell quite nice. Let's see if I can take the top off. Ooh, that's nice. Spiced orange. It's a bit like, it's got cinnamon in it. Definitely got cinnamon in it. Oh, that's lovely. It reminds me of something. I just can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't pick. It's like sherbet, maybe? Yeah, like a sherbet smell. So yeah, it's like an orange. A bit like maybe like a, yeah, like an orange. Like a chocolate orange, maybe? I don't know. Or spice punch. I don't know. It's nice though. Right. So the next thing we got is, oh, that's quite big. We'll go with this. Now, if I'm correct, yep, I thought we might. So this is a bag of runes. Now, I don't own any of these, so I now do. And I was going to make my own. I was going to do a little, ooh, they're nice. They're actually, the ones I was going to buy, or was going to make myself, so yeah, so they're little black stones, I can't, and they got little symbols of the runes on them. Sorry, I got a fly in the flat and it keeps buzzing around my head. So yeah, so there's quite a few. I won't get them all out, but they're all stones there. Can you just about see? And they got all the runes on there. Oops. So yeah, so that's cool because I was going to make my own. I was going to go and buy some of those coloured glass stones that you put in pots to decorate like your bathroom and stuff. You put them in like flower pots and stuff, don't you? And I was just going to get a marker, like a gold or a silver marker pen, and just write the runes on myself, so I'd have a set and not have to buy them. So I do like to make my own stuff as well. So because I actually made my own wand. My wand is mine. I made it myself. And my book of shadows I made myself from scratch. So a lot of the stuff that I have on my altar is actually made by me. So, which I think I quite like. I don't know about you, but that's me. So yeah, so we got runes, which is so cool because I don't own them, And then we have this, which, oh, it's a bag. So it's a foraging bag by the looks of things. So, which makes sense because we have a whole herb related theme going on with the little herb cards, and this is a foraging bag. So basically, if you're going out on a walk in the forest, take this, put all your little herbs inside, what you pick, and once you know your herbs, whack them in there, bring them home, dry them out, and away you go. Okay, I think we've got one last thing in here, which is this. You know what, I think for some reason, every time I make a video, you can check all my videos from start to finish, I can guarantee I always get that point where I need to burp. I just don't know what it is. It's like my body just goes, oh, he's talking to a camera, let's make him burp. So yeah, so you always get a scroll, a little scroll, about A4 size, and it's for, you can use it to frame or put in your Book of Shadows, Grimoire, whatever you fancy. Stickers are always a nightmare to open. And I'm assuming this will be about sun magic of some sort. Because the last one was about moon magic. And I'm assuming this will be about sun magic. I tend to put these in my Book of Shadows or rewrite them into my Book of Shadows because I don't always like how they're looking, because I'm very proud of my Book of Shadows, and I like to make sure that that everything that goes into my Book of Shadows looks aesthetically pleasing to me. Sometimes you can look a little bit too cheap, and they've sometimes got close to the mark. They've started to make them look really good, and then suddenly they go a bit downhill and stuff. But so yeah, this is solar magic. So you've got sun phases, amulets, crystals, plants and flowers, jewellery, sun water, meditate and mirrors. So everything you can do, bulb in the sun. If you want to pause the video and have a little read, you're more than welcome to. If you can read that close, and I definitely can't. So yeah, so pause the video and have a little read if you want. But that is our solar magic thing. So yeah, so that's everything in the box. There's a lot in it this month. I quite like the idea that they did the moon magic the moon box last month, and now they've done the sun box, and it's fallen quite well because we just had Letha. Yeah, so the sun box, I mean, this should have actually been here before Letha happened, but because obviously the delay, they were waiting for something. I don't know what it was that they were waiting for, but they were waiting for it to arrive before they sent the boxes out. So yeah, so we got one last thing, obviously, that I haven't done, which was our little spell kit. So we'll do that now. Now, there's no nice way of opening this. You literally just got to rip it. I say this every time. Ooh, so the stickers are getting better though. They're getting more secure. You should be able to just rip through the sticker now. It just takes half the bag with it. Alright, I love the gold theme, the rose gold theme. Goes really well with the sun. Okay, so let's pull this out. So you get a little leaflet. That's quite cool, with a little cap. And this happiness charm bag. It tells you everything you need and how to do the charm. In there, you get a little baggie. Oh, hello. Now this is new. Every time we've had these, something changes, like the bag changes, or the style of how everything is changes. So this is a little bag. So this is biodegradable. So this can go in compost, this bag, and it will biodegrade. And then, yeah, so you've got two little herbs of some sort. So I'm trying to think, possibly, I want to say rose, but possibly not. So this time, because occasionally we've been writing and saying that we don't know what the herbs are. So I've mixed up herbs so many times because they look very similar. And when I thought that that's a certain herb, it's not been. So now they've numbered them, number 1 and number 2. So I'm assuming on this little card, it tells you what number 1 and number 2 is. So one of them is hibiscus flowers to release any negativity, anger and frustrations. Orange peel, it's definitely that one. Orange peel to bring joy, and a little crystal, clear quartz. A little clear quartz crystal. That's the clearest quartz crystal I've ever seen. Ever. Like even with a normal quartz crystal, they're never that clear. This one's almost like glass. So yeah, so it gives you a little quartz crystal. Ooh, at least it did. More fingers and thumbs today. So yeah, so you've got a little quartz crystal, like so. We got hibiscus, and we got orange peel. And I don't know why they've numbered them 1 and 2, because they haven't actually put it on here as number 1 and 2. I'm assuming I just meant to know, really. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? And the gold pouch, of course. And then you put all that into this little charm bag. You do the little ritual, and away you go. You carry that charm bag with you wherever you go. And it helps you with your happiness and stuff like that. So that's always good. I haven't got around to doing any of these yet. I will do though. Eventually, when I get myself settled. I keep using this as an excuse, but it is a very good excuse, really, because I'm in between moving, so everything's packed away, and I don't feel comfortable in myself. I don't feel like, because I'm in between, I don't feel safe at the moment. Because I'm meant to be moving out of here a month ago, 3 months ago, and I'm not. So I'm overstaying my welcome here. At least that's how I feel. And I can't move into my new place yet because we're not open. Because the government says we're not allowed to open until hotels are allowed to open on the 4th of July. But yet then, even though you can open hotels on the 4th of July, you can't do any live performances in that venue. And I am the live performance. I am the singer and dancer and the performer that works in the hotel. And you pay to go on holiday in this hotel and have entertainment. But the government says, no, you can't, because they're still not letting any live performances happen. I mean, it's just silly. But I'm not going to go into that. This video is not about me ranting about the government. Let's find out, shall we, what everything is. I mean, I think we've pretty much got most of this spot on, haven't we, really? But it's always nice to check to make sure we have got everything we need. So let's go with the foraging bag. So we got a little sun foraging bag there. Let's put that at the bottom. So this tote your magical supplies in the bewitching bag. Venture into nature and gather twigs, acorns, leaves, and of such like, and the earth grace us with so many magical gifts. We just need to go out and gather them. So that's what you do. Go out and gather your bits and pieces. So we got black agates. So these are agate, which will be so expensive. Now, if you imagine like a normal crystal of that size, I mean, they're quite tiny, they're not huge, but still, they're going to be roughly about £1.50, you know, £1.50, maybe £1 each for a stone, because they are black agate. They're not just any like normal stone, they are a crystal. So a black agate will cost you about £1 for about the size of one of those. So you're looking at about 24 quid just for these. Like, these are going to be expensive. So they're yeah. So set and pouch. It's a witch casket exclusive, which is cool. So we've got them within this magical pouch. Is the highest value item to ever grace our casket. To right. As early as the 5th century, runes were used not only for divination, but for magical charms, protection, healing, etc. The powerful magical stone are made from black agate, which is a grounding and protection stone, known to bring harmony and peace. There are so many ways to utilize these in your magical simple single stones reading methods enclosed in, yeah, so you can use them for anything. You could put them in little baggies if you want for your spells and stuff, but I think I'll just keep them to read them. So yeah, so that's that. I did say they were going to be expensive. That they're probably, you're looking about 20 odd quid just for those. So simple single stone reading information sheet. Oh yeah, so you got single stone and the information card. Am I thinking of something else? Inscribe on this paper, you will find a simple method of divination. This, oh, I think that they mean this. I'm thinking, yeah, so it's this they're on about. So the sample single stone reading, yeah, so that's that. So that's the card that goes with it. I'm getting myself all confused now. Happiness charm bag, yep, you got that. We've got Solar Magic enamel pin. Yep, we got that. Floral altar card. Yep, I do believe that's that. Floral altar cards. I think they mean these. Yes, they do. Floral altar cards. I'm getting myself all confused. So these are your herbs on cards. Which isn't so enchanting cards with a multiple of magical uses. Display a card on your altar to illustrate intent. For example, if you desire more love in your life, place the rose card on your altar. Use the cards to call on the associated energy during your spells and rituals. Use the information on the cards for your Grimoire book of spells. Pull a card to understand what you need to focus on that day. So they literally are everything from oracle cards to symbolization on your altar for when you're doing spells. You can also yes, you can also use them for information for your Grimoire. Like I said, you can put the herbs in your Grimoire and write them down so you know what they are. That is so good. Okay. So, Solar Magic Parchment. Solar Magic Parchment Scroll. So that's that, with all the information on. Marigold Petals. We got those. A captivating flower, marigold, has many magical properties, embodying love, dreams, peace, luck, and wealth, etc. Marigold brings heart to your charm bags, herbs, blends, spells, rituals, tea blends, and so on. Sunstone, an info card. Yep, we got that. Lemon and mango punch tea. We got those. Wizard spell incense in patchouli. Yep, we have those. And an A6 art print. Yeah, we got that. This one's charming art print was designed and created by us here at Witchcraft, especially for you and was designed to mirror the moon print from the last month's. Yeah, exactly. Because we had the moon one exactly the same as this. So now we've got the sun one to go with it. So if you wanted to, I could put it in the frame side by side. Which is probably what will do. What a creative way to display your love for the sun. Yes, very true. So nothing in there about the candle. So I'm assuming the candle was our free gift. So here we go. Spiced orange soybean candle. Yep, it was. Oranges associated with the sun. Oranges is believed to help summon love, bring good fortune, and help with prosperity. I can't say it now. Prosperity. I can't. So basically, wealth. Allowing nature's fragrance of eco-friendly candle to carry the blissful energy of orange throughout your magical space. Here's the boring stuff, guaranteed 3%. Yeah, so it goes on to tell you what the candle's made of, percentage-wise, the boring part of it, basically. But yeah, so that's the free gift. The candle was the free gift. I wondered why this box was so heavy. The box is proper heavy with the runes and the rune stones, and also the candle. This box was so heavy this month. So we've had quite a lot in there, really. So yeah, I've been on for a while. I don't know how long. Ooh, longer than I usually do. I'm usually a half an hour boy, but not today. So I apologise. Here we go. So Witch Casket unboxing for June 2020. So I hope you enjoyed. It's a great little box. This is going to be a video. It's probably going to be about 45 minutes. It's going to take me ages to upload now. But I like to get the information across, and there was a lot in this box this month, and I've been so excited. Everything in there is so cool. I've really enjoyed this box, actually. It's been one of my favourites. But I am very much about the horned god, and also the male representation of magic, because there isn't many of us that are out there in the world showing what we do and who we are. It would be lovely to see more males have their own YouTube channels or be out there present, because for some reason the world keeps putting it into a box that if you are a witch you have to be a girl, and you don't, because believe it or not, the craft was started with a male in the first place. So we have been around doing witchcraft for many centuries. So yeah, this is the Witch Casket. I hope you enjoyed. I've definitely enjoyed unboxing it with you guys. Do like, subscribe, leave me some comments to read in the comments below. If there's anything you want to know, I will get back to you as quickly as I can. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. So I'm going to say goodbye. So from me, Mikey, you be you, and blessed be.